You have to be so confident in yourself that if somebody wants to walk out, you hold the door. Okay. Hi divas, it's your girl Emmy here and welcome back to my channel. Before I go any further, you know what to do. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out a lot. And let's get into this video. When you love yourself and put yourself first to a point where you are untouchable and unfuckwithable, you are a repellent to all things low vibrational. Those continents, they don't meet. Those vibrations, they don't meet. It's about being in the receiving mode. It's about how you carry yourself. Feminine energy is creation. It's able to manifest by attraction, where masculine energy is able to attract by producing. So when we talk about feminine energy, we're talking about the subconscious, right? What we can't see. And a lot of the times the subconscious is the root and the foundation for a lot of things, right? Which means if you want to tap into your feminine energy and you want to remain in your feminine energy state, you have to reprogram your subconscious. I want to know more about feminine energy. I do have a goddess series on my channel. I can link it in the description. That way you can get more into understanding how different feminine energies play out, whether it's Oshun, Aphrodite, Yamoya. If you want to learn more about dark feminine energy, I do have a video on dark feminine energy, and I also have a new video on Lilith and Sekhmet, who embody more of that dark feminine energy, if that's something you want to learn more about. But that's not the purpose of this video. So divine feminine energy, she takes up space, but not in a masculine way. It's in a way where her aura speaks for her. Your aura is always speaking way before you say any words, okay? It's an energy that knows how to command a room. And I feel like when I say command a room, you might be thinking of more masculine traits, more machismo. Think about a woman who's confident. You notice her and she didn't say a single word. Her shoulders were back, her chin was up, and her head was held high. If you want to start your divine feminine energy, you're gonna need 3 things to set that foundation. And these are the basis for honestly anything. Because if you don't have these 3 things, you don't have anything. That's boundaries, that's confidence, that's self-love and self-care. When you have these 3 things, it gives you the ability to be so strong in yourself, but also in your identity, in your authenticity, and no one can shake that and no one can take that from you. Because you have to consistently uphold this new standard that you're setting for your life. You have to constantly uphold these boundaries that you're setting for other people. You have to constantly let people know, no, this is no longer okay for me to participate, accept, acknowledge, whatever the situation may be. And you have to enforce your boundaries even when it gets uncomfortable. And remember, in moments like this, it's an act of self-love. Whether you realize it, whether you feel it at this point of your journey where you might feel guilt or shame or whatever people-pleasing emotions. But I promise you, through time, you'll start feeling that self-love and that empowerment from saying no. I love saying no. No. To get there faster, start saying no to things that you really don't care about with your full chest. And that might help with the transition. Regardless, practicing healthy communication is key here. It's key with anything, with any relationship. It's vocalizing how you feel, it's vocalizing your emotions, right? And feminine energy is emotion. You have to be able to embrace your vulnerability through expressing emotions. That way you can be heard. That's how change happens. People can't read your mind. People aren't going to know exactly what you're feeling and how you're thinking if you're not communicating your needs. That's wounded feminine energy. Up next, trust your intuition. You have an inner wisdom. That is your instinct, your gut feeling, source, your heart, whatever you want to call it. Feminine energy is very intuitive. If something doesn't feel right, if something doesn't align, honor that feeling and set your boundaries accordingly. That's all I gotta say. When you add the feminine energy aspect to it, you're creating supportive environments. And that's gonna not only benefit your own well-being, but also your growth. And this will also help create healthier relationships with other people. Okay. Number 2, confidence. Confidence is so crucial, and me being somebody who's struggled with confidence for such a long time, now that I'm here, now that I'm on the other side, when you operate confidence from a divine feminine point of view, you're not looking for approval. As women, we've been conditioned to believe that our validation has to either come from our family or from a man. That alters how you dress, the things that you do, the careers that you choose, how you take up space, different things like this. And this could also lead to not trying new experiences because you're scared to, just not communicating how you feel. Like if somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, you're not gonna say anything just because you've been conditioned that you have to be nice all the time. And with that, I wanna say 2 things. 1, you are the prize. If you have to go out of your way to get somebody's attention, then it's not for you. If somebody is leaving you in the dark of how they feel about you, drop it. Save yourself the heartache. If they wanted to, they would. People who care about you will never put you in the dark, will never make you feel like, I don't know if they really do. If you get that feeling, when your intuition tells you that, drop it. You have to be so confident in yourself that if somebody wants to walk out, you hold the door. Okay? And that can only happen through self-love, through setting boundaries and having that confidence in yourself. I never want to see you alter yourself to match other people's preferences. Don't let your body dysmorphia or how you see yourself determine the level of confidence that you can radiate. Confidence has nothing to do with how you physically look. It's all about your aura. It's all about your energy. How you feel about yourself will show on the outside. Might sound random, but one thing I think that has done wonders for my confidence is honestly social media. I think having a project, whatever project works for you, is a great way to gain confidence. Because as you watch something grow, as you try different things, as I see my channel grow, right? And I see that I'm gaining subscribers and I'm committed to it, I'm consistent with it, and I see the fruits of my labor, it boosts my confidence. And that could be with anything. If you pick up tennis and you're seeing yourself get better, right? These are things that like build your confidence. Or like, let's say you're learning a new language and now you feel confident enough to speak and talk to other people. Like, these are all things that are gonna build your confidence. And I think like having a project is so important. Like, whenever you see a woman that you're inspired by, they have things that they're working on. And whenever you see women that honestly you feel bad for, ones that are just sitting around waiting to be chosen, it's the ones that are going out of their way to cater for other people. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with catering for those that you love, but when you become an overextender and a people pleaser, then where is that getting you? Yeah, set goals for yourself. Whether it's a hobby, I think you should have a hobby, but also your physical health. Maybe you're working out, maybe you're taking care of your hair or your skin, any project that you're passionate about. And if you feel like you're too busy to develop a project, are you really too busy, or are you just putting other people and their needs above your own? Tell me, let me know. I want to know. Another thing that I think helps, like let's say if you have big goals, I think another thing that helps is breaking those goals down into smaller goals. I'm trying to like get this channel to like 10K, for example, right? Okay, well, like what can I do to get to 10K? Well, I gotta keep posting videos, okay? So what can I do on a weekly basis? It's film, it's edit, and it's post, right? So breaking those tasks into smaller, more attainable, more achievable tasks are going to get you where you want to be. All right, you got to take action. Taking action is so important. Stepping out of your comfort zone, just embracing new opportunities just to grow and learn. Yeah, I mentioned like the activities and the hobby end, but also like just pushing yourself to solo travel, pushing yourself to go out to eat by yourself, pushing yourself to sit at a bar and like go by yourself. I don't know, take pictures of yourself in public, whatever that one thing that feels like, oh, I don't know if I can do that, like I don't know, just go for it. But do the smallest thing first, right? But these are things that are gonna like boost your confidence. Like, that's why the tube girl went so viral so fast, because she had a confidence in herself that people can't help but respect. Just do whatever you gotta do, girl. Do whatever you gotta do to push yourself. Trust me, as somebody who's solo traveled to 6 countries by themselves, nobody gonna push my confidence or knock me down. I can tell you that. Another thing that is great for confidence is practicing self-compassion, having compassion for yourself, just being kind, being gentle, especially when you're in a season of self-doubt, okay? Giving yourself rest, affirming yourself, talking to somebody, maybe a therapist, maybe people you trust, and even just treating yourself like a friend. You are the first friend that you would have, right? Challenging that negative self-talk with positive self-talk, like affirmations. I have a whole video on negative self-talk as well, if you want to check that out. Another thing that is great for confidence is surrounding yourself with people who support you, right? Having role models, right? Having mentors, support groups, whatever that is. Even if you do like a workout class with the same group of people, right? That's a support group. Celebrating your uniqueness, your beauty, taking pictures of yourself. Hello. Take pictures of yourself, full body, when you look good. In your house, take a picture, learn your body, learn yourself, take pictures of yourself in different things. That will help you like just embrace your body. I love to stand naked in the mirror, and sometimes I dance naked in the mirror. Yeah, I think that is also really good. But yeah, just trust yourself. You can handle any trial and tribulation that's being thrown at you. Confidence is a journey. Honoring the uniqueness of your body. Maybe you're really curvy, or maybe you're not. It doesn't matter. Honoring the uniqueness of your physical form. Honoring the uniqueness of your tone. Honoring the uniqueness of how you express yourself through clothes, how you do your hair, how you communicate with people, how you make people feel, how you listen to people. Do people feel safe laugh with you, right? That way that you express compassion, just moving with authenticity. And when you move with authenticity, you find your voice, you find your tone, you find your style, you find your tribe, you find your interests. These are all things that will come to you the more you put your authentic self out there. We are perfectly imperfect. I hope that you release the need for approval, for recognition, for validation, because nobody can give you that feeling of worthiness. You're not gonna get it from anybody if you can't have that for yourself. You will never feel it. Promise you. It'll be fleeting. It'll be an Instagram post where you get that photo, you get the likes, and now it's gone and you have to post another photo to get those likes again. That is what external validation is. It's a constant dopamine loop and search, right? You have to find it for yourself, within yourself. And that can come from positive self-talk, challenging those negative beliefs, right? And empowering yourself with more positive and affirming statements that, you know, delete self-criticism. Just remember, self-love is an ongoing journey and it requires patience and dedication. Feminine energy is gentle, so be gentle with yourself. You deserve to be loved, be accepted, to receive compassion just for who you are. Radiating divine feminine energy can only come within. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if this video resonated with you, what stood out, what I missed. I really appreciate you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not. Have a good night.